I'm not gonna react to another nuke. Let's check out Bizarre Bub. Let's check out Bizarre Bub. Look. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Me personally, these scary things be alright, but like, you know what I mean?
On a Thursday afternoon, a mother and daughter hurry over to their apartment as quickly as possible after encountering someone strange. They record the stranger on camera, but according to the mother, this wasn't the only strange thing recorded.
So I'm sitting here looking at this ring camera footage, and I don't understand how I didn't see this, because this is ridiculous.
At the same time of this incident, this was captured. Watch closely.
Oh, that's a custody.
I just said, police, get out front of my door.
Why would she talk to bro? Just record him, send it to the cops. That's a custody. Ugh. What the fuck? What the fuck they got going on?
Last time I'm gonna tell you, get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go. Yes.
What was that other door? Why was that door opening like that?
Now, during this recording, Mom had no idea that this happened. The door to apartment 23 had swung open on its own and stayed open for more than a few seconds before closing. However, this isn't the reason why Jasmine, the mother, is freaked out by this. Just days after this happened, Jasmine records a video and points out something that makes this whole encounter even creepier.
In the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, you can't.
Nah, she playing with fire.
In the video, you saw.
She playing with fire.
The door just came open. Who opened the door? Like.
Why are you looking in there?
Look at that.
Why are you looking in there?
Pitch
Why are you looking
black.
in there? Chill out.
Like,
Chill out.
make it
Chill
make
out.
sense.
Chill out.
Like,
Chill out.
how?
Chill out. Chill out.
How?
Chill out. Chill out.
I don't know. That don't make sense.
Chill out.
If the door has remained locked for years, then just how exactly did it come open? She has no idea, but the further she listens to this, the more creeped out she becomes.
Just look, watch this. The door comes open. There's nobody there.
Now, although this whole occurrence is pretty strange, it's what happens next that's by far the most unsettling. This is where things start to get pretty weird, because after reaching out to property management and getting someone to open up this door, this happens.
Okay, y'all, so property management sent somebody up to come take a look, so I'm gonna let him do what he
Do he got a gun?
Stay back here. You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord.
But you better have a G. Bugging.
What is that?
Bro, what the fuck?
Y'all. What the hell is going on?
Nah, bro. Those is kid shoes, bro.
Kid shoes up in there. What the?
That's fucked up.
So how did? So hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open, like,
It's just a small room like that?
I'm sorry, I'm not. Okay, y'all. So remember that thing? I thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all, I'm not gonna get close to this. This is real snake skin. Oh my God! Look at this. You can see like, ooh. Oh,
why are you in there right now?
look at that.
Bro, what the
A
fuck they
large
got
pile
going
of
on?
children's shoes is found inside, and
Oh,
it's the
what the
fact that
fuck?
there are so many
That's
of
creepy.
them that freaks out Jasmine. According to her, this may suggest something much more frightening and serious than a paranormal occurrence. However, before calling the police, she notices something in her video that tells her this isn't what she thinks it is, but what she notices doesn't make this any less creepy. In fact, it makes it much more concerning.
So looking back at this video that I took with the property manager guy, right? And I noticed something in them pile of shoes. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it. Those boots are my daughters. Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture
No.
that me and my daughter took,
Fuck.
like, I wanna say like 2 months ago.
Fuck.
Yo,
Fuck.
this is crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school. Those shoes belong to my daughter.
Watching this clip, the question is begged.
Nah,
just
yeah,
how exactly
that's
did her
crazy.
daughter's shoes end up in this pile? Although Jasmine has
Did
no
she
idea,
leave them in the hallway?
she has a hunch as to what this could all mean. After showing property management the video and learning that no one has occupied the room in years, Jasmine makes a shocking conclusion.
Somebody in this building must be going around here just collecting shoes. And I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing little kids' shoes around here. I've talked to at least 2 or 3 different people in this building who have said that their children been missing shoes. So I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room and they're going around stealing shoes and then taking them and putting them in there. They're just putting shoes in the room, like it just none of this makes sense to me right now. None of it.
Nah, for real.
As Jasmine states, someone in this building has access to this room and is placing the shoes they steal inside. Now, even though property management
Why are they all
has removed
kid
all the
shoes?
shoes and plans to change the door lock, they told Jasmine to be on the lookout. So she sets up a trap.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna get to the bottom of this. See these little shoes right here? Put them here as bait, right? On some real cheap shoes, just, you know, little kids' shoes or whatever. But what I did was, I got me a plant, right? A little cheap plant too, but look what's inside the plant. Hopefully y'all can see it. I hope nobody else see it, but...
She probably had
According to
mad
Jasmine,
fun doing all
whoever
this shit
takes
too.
these kids' boots and enters the room must be the culprit, and probably the same person who stole her Ring camera. But after 2 nights of recording this hallway, nothing happens. That is, until the 3rd night, when this is captured. Take a look.
Ugh. Creepy ass fucking neighbor. What, does bro have a fucking shoe fetish? Fuck. What the fuck?
Somehow, one of the boots moves on its own. It appears to bounce off the ground before landing perpendicular to the other boot. Even Jasmine's next door neighbor was freaked out by this. But it's what her neighbor recounts that makes this whole encounter
thought the neighbor
even
was the
more
weirdo.
terrifying. Apparently, she had come out of her apartment after hearing what sounded like a baby crying outside her door. However, she realized that the cries were coming from inside the room where the shoes were found. Realizing this, she walks back in absolute fear when suddenly this happens. Now, whether or not she actually heard
Why
a
is
baby
she
crying
looking
is
at
hard
the
to
shoe
tell.
like that, though?
There
Like,
isn't
get
any
in the
audio of a
crib.
wailing baby in this footage.
Fuck outta here.
But even if she actually heard something, it wouldn't explain how the boot moved on its own.
Yeah, bro, I don't know,
This
bro.
is what
I don't know,
spooks Jasmine
bro.
the most, which is why she's thrown them away since then. Now, to
You
this
think the
day,
boots are
not
haunted?
much
No,
is
the
known about
crib.
this
Get the
story,
fuck out the
and
crib.
It doesn't help that no further
What's up
clips
with you
have been posted
motherfuckers?
since these.
You motherfuckers be staying in these fucking cribs after you see some crazy shit. You just seen a pile of shoes and snakeskin in a corner. Get the fuck out.
But as always, until further info becomes available,
Why is the
this
cussy in the
incident
building
will
like that?
continue
Where do
to
you
remain a
live?
mystery. At around 10 p.m., 2 sisters return home to pick up something that one of them needs.
Hurry up.
According to Pink Nemesis, who sent me this video,
Wanna say it?
her little
White people. That door I would have turned around and closed the door.
Little sister needed to pack some clothes for a sleepover that she was running late to.
I would have turned around and closed the door.
Before coming inside, they noticed something rather unusual on the sidewalk across from their house. Apparently, they had found a shopping cart filled with creepy-looking dolls. Curious, they check out the cart for a quick minute before immediately rushing to the house to get what they came for. But during this footage, which was caught on their doorbell camera, they record something completely unexpected. This is what they caught.
We just need to go in there. Hurry up. Shut up. Hurry up, hurry up.
Bro, how y'all leave the door open? Look, he got the doll in his hand. Who is this again?
I don't go to your house and mess with your shit. So don't mess with mine.
What the fuck was that? Nah, bro, what are we watching? I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I come home and my kids tell me that you walked through my front door and threatened my kids, y'all better hurry up and close that fucking door. You're not sleeping over anywhere. Lock it. Lock it. Lock it. I'm straight on all that.
The shopping cart they were checking out earlier belonged to this lady. For this reason, she walks in and yells at them for touching her stuff, some of which are pretty creepy. But there's something else in this footage that's just as unsettling, and it happens during the time she's inside. On the hallway floor, a black, shadow-like figure darts across. It's hard to make out what this is since it moves quickly, but whatever it might have been, it seems to have no distinct outline. It just seems to be a black mass of something.
All right.
It appears not once, but twice on this property. On the second time it appears, it's seen running across the front yard. Now Pink says that she has seen this figure before outside her home on multiple occasions at night. She initially thought it was just a black cat scurrying away. Given that she often leaves out food for stray cats, she was thinking this was just one of them. But seeing this footage, perhaps something else was captured.
Not a fucking cat.
Now she has yet to share this footage elsewhere, but until then, she has no explanation for what was caught.
I'm gonna share that shit with the police.
I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
Fuck.
Just what exactly was caught on camera? On May 17th of 2025, a couple from California was on their way to a concert at a Santa Cruz bar known as the Blue Lagoon. They had gone there late at night to see their favorite band perform. It was a fun, crazy night, according to Savvy Cat, who took this photo and posted it on her Instagram page. However, only 3 days later after posting this, Savvy clarifies that the concert wasn't the only highlight of that night. As she mentions, something rather unsettling had occurred while driving back home from the concert. The footage was recorded on her dash cam.
What the fuck is that in the sky?
Now Savvy writes, my boyfriend and I were heading home from a concert in Santa Cruz on a very dark, curvy downhill drive. The drive in question that she's referring to is known as
it looked like a meteor.
Which is commonly known as Killer 17. This is a route in California where many accidents have occurred. But unlike most incidents, this one doesn't involve an accident, but rather something else.
Look.
The following is their footage. Watch.
So Goku just dropped in. Oh! That was Raditz. Yo. Yo.
Sabby and her boyfriend were shaken up by the sudden appearance of this figure.
Fuck.
Even at a distance before passing,
You can't see
they
it.
couldn't make out anything noticeable. Nothing was seen from afar. Yet somehow,
Fuck.
someone or something appears just inches away from the passenger's side. Now, considering what was captured, one would think that the person or thing they had nearly hit would still be alive and completely unharmed. However, when looking at the footage recorded from the rear dash cam, that doesn't appear to be the case.
There's nobody there.
Eerily, nothing is seen. Thinking that the figure would still be there, Sabby and her boyfriend were shocked to see that nothing was seen. Clearly, the front dash cam recorded something standing in the road, but when looking at the rear dash cam, the silhouette isn't there. Now, it's worth noting that the couple did see what they thought was a person standing on the road, but after looking at this footage, they're not so sure
There's
now as
nothing
to
there.
what
There
they'd
was
seen.
nothing there.
Considering that others who've
I
driven
thought we
here
was
have
looking
had
at the
similar
meteor.
experiences on this road,
I was saying that's
would
Raditz.
think
That's
that a ghost
Vegeta
was caught on
flying in,
camera.
looking for Goku.
After all, this route has seen many accidents
Kakarot.
here, which has led many to believe that this mysterious figure is just one of many spirits who've passed away on this highway. But even more unsettling is the thought that another life could have been taken had Sabby swerved and crashed the vehicle from being jump scared
Yeah,
by
she
the
could
figure.
have. She could have literally killed herself in GTA.
You're okay. You're okay. Breathe.
The best mattress deals so you can get your best sleep. Only during the 4th of July mattress sale at Rainbow.
Coño.
This incident continues to baffle Sabby and her boyfriend. To this day, there has yet to be an explanation for what was caught on camera.
That was
On
crazy.
June 13 of 2025, a woman named Meg finally uploads a video that she's kept private for 6 years.
Brody
She's
is
been holding off on
slumped.
showing this footage to others for good reason. Something about it disturbs her. Now, at first glance, the video itself doesn't appear to have anything unusual. It's
He's
a
just
very
filming
short
her.
clip that Meg took of her brother, who was passed out on the couch on the night before his wedding. Seeing him like this, she immediately takes out her phone to record him. After all, she's just capturing memories before the day of his big wedding. But unbeknownst to her, this memory would turn into something truly unforgettable for the wrong reason.
What the fuck?
After looking closely at her video, she saw this.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina were standing here instead of me, if it were she asking you why you did.
I didn't see it. Ooh. 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 What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Nope.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina were standing here instead of me, if it were she asking
Gone.
why you did.
Now, what makes this pretty creepy is the fact that no one else was home except for Meg's sister-in-law and her cousin, but they
Bro, that
both have
gives me
stated that this wasn't
goosebumps.
them. They were passed
gives me
out just like
goosebumps,
Meg's
bro.
brother from all the drinks.
Fuck.
Now, surely Meg would have had her suspicions if it wasn't for the close-up image of this figure. Nothing about it says it was one of them, but something about it
It moved.
indicates it was anything but a person. A head and a torso can be made out, but no legs can be seen. It just seemingly floats above ground before somehow disappearing quickly. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, someone who saw this video posted a pic of what this figure might have looked like. This rendition is definitely the stuff of nightmares.
That just
But
made me
further adding to the
disgusted.
creepiness of this clip is the fact that the figure seems to be doing something with its arms.
That just made me disgusted. I am disgusted.
It's the way that it moves that makes this pretty unnerving. Whether ghost or intruder, Meg can't help but
Bro,
feel
alright,
that this was
alright,
something
alright.
paranormal. But what
I
do
don't
you
wanna see
think?
that.
Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured? Let me know your thoughts.
What the
on
fuck
this
else
one.
could it have been, Bizarre Bub?
Now, the following video comes from a
Oh,
mother
no, not the
who recorded
kids.
a video of her
Not the
daughter when
kids.
something quite concerning was captured.
Not the kids.
According to mom, this wouldn't be so creepy if it wasn't for the fact that this has happened more than once. Her daughter, who's known as Mabel, tells her that her dad is hiding in her bedroom. But this doesn't make any sense because according to mom, her dad had passed away in 2002.
Okay, who is it?
I don't know if I can watch this. I don't know if I can watch this.
Daddy's right there.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
Is where?
Daddy's right there.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, show me.
See?
Oh,
Your daddy's missing you.
my daddy's missing me?
That's your dad.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
In you.
Okay, show me.
Better cut them fucking lights on.
In your closet?
Yes.
A daddy ghost?
Now,
You
as
better cut them
previously
fucking
mentioned,
lights on.
This isn't the first time this has happened. Just a few weeks before, Mabel tells her mom that she sees a ghost in her closet. But in this instance, she doesn't specify that it's anyone in particular. She just says that it's a ghost.
Don't see me.
What sees you? The ghost? What are you talking about?
Come on.
I'm gonna be honest. If your kid tells you the ghost sees you, why the fuck do you need to check? That baby way too small to be talking that fluently. The ghost see me? We good. Thank you, baby. Let's go to McDonald's. Let's go to McDonald's and never fucking come back. For real. We don't have to ever come back to this fucking house. Okay? Oh, come on. Come on, lovey. Come on. This bitch wanna go check. What the fuck you gonna see? You gonna see the ghost? Dumbass. This little baby is fearless though.
The dryer scared me, and you already freaked me out.
Watching this clip and comparing it to the
Oh
most
my
recent
God, I'm getting
occurrence,
goosebumps,
Mabel's
bro.
mom is convinced that this anonymous ghost was also her dad. If that's so, then Mabel's granddad has most likely been seeing her on numerous occasions.
Oh, but what is this clip
Now,
right
sure,
here?
it could very well be that Mabel has a vivid imagination and is therefore seeing who she thinks is her grandpa. After all, she's only 2. But when she says that it's her mother's dad
two-year-old-
and that he's
two-year-olds
missing
talk
her,
like this?
well, things
The
get
ghost
very
see me.
strange.
The ghost see me.
My daddy's missing me?
Now, not sure if she was just seeing things, Mabel's mom decides to show her an image of her granddad. Keep in mind, Mabel has never seen her grandfather in person, as he passed away before she was born. But while showing her this picture, she says this.
Yes? Yes, it looks like that.
Yep.
Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah? And Mabel, what does your ghost do?
No.
What did you say he gave you?
Hot.
A heart?
Daddy. Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
Yeah.
It's the fact that Mabel doesn't hesitate, almost as
I don't know
she's
if I
known
should be
him for years.
creepy
She
or not.
immediately recognizes
Like,
the face
is this-
and says
it
that
is
it's her
scary.
granddad, the same person who's
makes
been
me
visiting her.
uncomfortable.
Shocked and confused, Mabel's mom shares the video online and gets many comments saying that her daughter is actually seeing him. While not sure how to feel about this, she continues to talk about
Imagine you asking online, they're like, yeah, your daughter's seeing him. No shit, Sherlock, nigga. We saw the same fucking video. I live with the little fucking shit. Your daughter sees ghosts. I'm sorry, yeah. Okay.
this occurrence with others in the hopes of understanding the situation. Just how did Mabel recognize her grandpa without ever meeting him or seeing any pictures of him before? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for this occurrence. If you caught something
Shout out
creepy
Mabel.
on camera, or
Mabel
if there's any
is
ghost videos you'd like me to
gangsta.
check out,
I'm not
and
gonna lie,
include
that
in the
little
next
girl is
compilation,
gangsta.
you can
For
send
a
them over to
2-year-old?
scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
W Mabel.
That being said, let's get back to the video. Now, the following video was posted by a mother who's
No, not
understandably
another
quite disturbed by
babies.
what she
Not-
caught on her
not
baby
more
monitor.
babies,
At
bro,
around 1
not
p.m.,
more
Kristen
babies.
placed her daughter inside her playpen while playing her favorite YouTube video. This is something Kristen often does whenever she needs to do some chores around the house. In this case, she was doing laundry downstairs. But while being away, something happens in her bedroom that she can't explain.
You just left
While
the baby
rewatching
by
this
itself.
footage, she notices that her daughter immediately turns to look at the door before later blowing kisses as if she was seeing someone.
What
Keep
the
in
fuck?
mind, Kristen was still downstairs during this time. This is what she caught.
What is that? Get that out your mouth. What the fuck?
Kristen's daughter appears to see someone despite no one else being home. If Kristen was downstairs, then who or what was her daughter seeing? But most importantly, just how exactly did a bottle stem fall inside her playpen? At first, she doesn't notice it, but then she picks it up and chews on it before seconds later, a baby bottle hits the outside of her playpen. Now feeling immensely unsettled, Kristen makes another video giving more context on the situation.
Okay, so this is my daughter's playpen that she was in when the bottle thing happened. So she was standing right here. The stem would have
I said this last time.
fallen about here. And as you can see, like directly
I would have been
in
out
front
the
of it on
fucking
other
crib.
side
We're going to
is the
McDonald's.
toy
Happy
bin Where
meal.
the bottle had landed, it landed about here. There's nothing around that the bottles could have come from, especially because like they landed straight down. So really no explanation. There's the monitor that caught it.
Seeing this footage raises the question, just how exactly did both objects that were placed far away get launched toward the playpen?
I don't know, y'all. Chat, y'all think there's ghosts?
And
I think
Kristen
ghosts
has yet
exist.
to figure this out. But according to her grandmother, this may have been Kristen's mom who passed away a few years ago. According to her, this might have been her letting Kristen know that her daughter was hungry. However, she's not too sure about this theory.
Get the fuck out of
To
here
this
with all
day,
these
this
fucking
occurrence
theories. It
continues
might have been
to
her
baffle
mother
her.
telling her that the
Just
baby
who
was
or
hungry.
what had her daughter seen during this footage?
Chad, not gonna lie. That's
Thanks
OD.
for watching.
That's OD. That's OD. I'm gonna be 100% honest. These videos are 10 times scarier than top 5. I'm sorry. I said it. Yo, that just made me so uncomfortable. But it's because it's what is with kids. Like when they bring kids into the mix, the shit just like it just adds another layer, and it's like fuck, bro.